was using the wrong eyeshadow.
Head high, chest up, and catch that frame, 'cause beauty is my name.
What up, beauty gang? So today is an interesting day because I am doing another chit chat get ready with me. You guys seem to really like the last one that I had, but this one is a get to know me chit chat get ready with me. Back when I first started YouTube, I remember, I'm gonna be doing my makeup while talking to you guys. I remember, actually I need to do my edges first. Alright, I remember that I wanted to do a get to know me tag, but I don't know what made me not end up doing it or how it just got pushed to the back burner or whatever. But you know, we are now 252K deep, okay, here on YouTube. Beauty Gang is super lit. And I was like, I wonder how many Beauty Gang members really know stuff about me, unless you're from like the very beginning when I started this channel. There's not much like personal info about me that you can find, because for the most part I have like natural hair videos, or I don't know, I just don't have any videos that are that personal, I guess you could say. So I was like, let me go ahead and do a get ready with me so they can kind of figure out who it is that they actually be watching, and like, I don't know. I just thought that would be a cool video to do. So I wrote down some like obvious get to know me, I guess, questions or whatever, like my age, my full name, stuff like that. But then I also came up with some other stuff that I thought would be cool to share with y'all. So before I start this video, I guess I already started, but anyway, before I really get into depth with this video, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified each time I post a new video. Beauty Gang would love to have you. We are really lit. You can look in the comment section. There will be people that will comment how lit we are, trust. But yeah, after you have done that, we're gonna just hop right into this video. So the first thing, obvious thing that I have on here is my full name. So obviously my name is not Halfrican. Well, I don't know if that's obvious, but my name is not Halfrican Beaute. My real name is Isimeme. So like the letter E and then C and then the month May twice. So Isimeme Judith Elizabeth Connor Edeko. That's my full name. Isimeme Judith Elizabeth Connor Edeko. Granted, when I'm writing on papers or signing something, I'm only using Isimeme Edeko, but I thought I'd share with you guys my full name, you know? Next thing, birthday and zodiac sign. My birthday is September 2nd, and I am a Virgo. Shout out to all my Virgos out there. My age. I'm actually interested to see how many people really knew this. Go ahead and comment right now below how old you think I am before I say it. I'm interested to see if I like look my age or if y'all think I look older or younger. After you've done that though, my age is 23. I will be 24 September 2nd. My favorite color. As of recently, my favorite color has become yellow. It used to be turquoise, but I don't know. When I just saw how yellow looks on my melanin and just how popping it is and stuff, I just became obsessed. Like, if you follow me on my Instagram, then you already know, like, I dang near invented the color yellow. So, yeah, yellow is actually my new favorite color as of recently. I never really thought that my favorite color would change at the age that I'm at, but it is what it is. My height, I am 5'9". My edges ain't laying right. Oh, I put the Jamaican black castor oil on my edges actually before I got on camera, because that's what I use as like a protective layer against this Gorilla Snot that I use, because Gorilla Snot is like a really powerful formula that's probably not healthy for your hair, but it lays my edges, it does the trick, so I keep using it. But what was I saying? Oh, my height. I am technically, from the last time I've been at the doctor's office, they told me that I'm 5'8 3/4. And other times before that, they listed me as 5'9". So I'm just going to accept 5'9" and leave it at that. I'm going to get through all of these before I'm even done laying my edges. So I'll be right back because I don't got time for that. Alright, that's about as good as it's going to get. So I have on here relationship status. So this is a funny question because I'm actually in love with my best friend. Me and him have been best friends for, wow, maybe 5 years now. And yeah, I'm in love with, no, I'm just kidding. Any of you guys that are really like ride or die beauty gang members, you know that I am in love with my best friend, but he's my boyfriend also. We were best friends first in college. We met in college, got together my sophomore year, and been together ever since. In terms of where I'm from, I am Chicago born and raised, so I live in Illinois, particularly the Chicagoland area. Well, I'm actually in the western suburb of Chicago, so you can't really qualify where I live as Chicago, but it's a western suburb of Chicago. Yeah. So yeah, I just say Chicago, Illinois because nobody really knows what city I'm from, nor do I think I want to share that. So yeah, I just say I'm from Chicago, Illinois. As far as education goes, I attended Walther Lutheran High School, from like 2009 to 2013. And then, yeah, I attended my college that I just graduated from in December from 2013 to 2017. Yeah, I graduated in December of 2017. So I just graduated like, well, I didn't just. We're a couple months into this year now, aren't we? Yeah, alright, either way. I graduated from there in December, University of St. Francis. I actually majored in hospitality and tourism, and I minored in leadership all 4 years that I was there. And the goal, before YouTube came into my life, the goal was to be an event planner. I was like really obsessed with the movie The Wedding Planner with Jennifer Lopez. But yeah, I was like in love with that movie and the aspect of like weddings and stuff. So I wanted to be an event planner. I really should just go ahead and do my brows off camera, because the amount of time it'll take me to do my brows is how long it'll take me to answer all these questions. So I'm gonna finish my brows real quick. Alright y'all, so I just finished my brows and I took off the scarf because you know how sometimes a scarf can like force your forehead to come down a little bit more. You can't like get your brows perfect, or is that just me? I don't know how to explain it, but my scarf was kind of like pushing down my forehead a little bit, and therefore my brows they just weren't going to be fleeky the way I needed. So the edges laid pretty fast, so I was able to take it off and do my brows. Now back to what we were saying. What's the next question? I think I finished on education. Sports wise a little bit. I did used to be an athlete. I was actually an athlete, was it 12 or 14 years? I cannot remember. 12 or 14 years of an athlete throughout grade school and high school. I was a two-sport athlete. I did basketball and track. And then in college, I was only able to do track. And a quick fun fact about that, the basketball coach at my college wanted me to do basketball too, but because track had recruited me first, they were like, hell no, like you can only do track. So I wasn't able to do two sports or whatever, because I guess they were scared if I got injured or whatever, because basketball season is before track. If I got injured, then they're the ones that are basically paying for the scholarship. They were just like, no. So yeah, anyway, I was on a track scholarship all 4 years, like recruited out of high school to do track there. During my track career at St. Francis, I became a six-time All-American, which is a pretty big deal. And actually, if you're a real OG, you actually saw like some of the national experiences I had. I brought you guys to nationals with me a couple of times, but my last year, which I actually didn't post a video on, I got second place in triple jump, so like I was the runner-up, so this close to first. But either way, I finished really well senior year with a bang, so that was dope. And you know what, matter of fact, I still have that footage from that nationals experience still on my laptop. If any of you guys are like interested in me still posting it, even though it's super late, like dang near a year late. Yeah, it's almost over a year late since when it happened. If you still want me to post that video, I'd be happy to, because that was like my most dope national experience, especially coming in second place in the nation. That was a really big deal. So if I have any athletes or anyone who is even just interested in seeing it, comment it below, and if I get enough, I'll edit it and post it still. But yeah, that's me as far as sports. As far as my career goes, YouTube/social media period is my career right now. More so YouTube, because that's what I get paid the most off of. But I am currently in the process of trying to grow like my Instagram following more, because you can end up getting like a decent amount of brand deals and just a lot of opportunities through having a decent following on Instagram as well. So I'm just trying to be like, I guess, a double threat, so to speak. So yeah, social media is currently my career. A lot of people kind of ask me, do you have a job? Blah, blah, blah. I get paid enough on YouTube to not need a job or career. So yeah, YouTube is my career. Most embarrassing moment. You know, I was actually gonna skip over this question originally because I couldn't think of anything, and I think I was thinking really like narrow originally when it came to this question, because I was thinking like, have I ever fallen in front of someone or like farted in front of a crush or anything like that? And I think I've actually done both of those things, but it wasn't like extremely embarrassing for me. But, you know, something I did come up with that's really embarrassing, or that was really embarrassing for me, was in high school when pretty much everybody knew that my boyfriend was cheating on me except for me. I feel like that was like a really embarrassing moment when like somebody betrays your trust in that way and just kind of has you ass out there. That was a really embarrassing moment for me. Biggest regret, I guess I can tie these two into one. That boyfriend that I'm speaking of that embarrassed me by cheating on me and stuff, not with one girl, with multiple, but anyway, my biggest regret is actually giving him my virginity, because I just don't feel like he was somebody who deserved it. And unfortunately I was too young to like comprehend, well, to me, because I know not everybody views like sex and intimacy and stuff the same way I do, but for me personally, I feel like that's a very personal action, I guess, and therefore to me he wasn't somebody who deserved that part of me. So yeah, he created my most embarrassing moment, and he was my biggest regret. Piercing and tattoos. So I actually have 2 holes on each ear. I actually, when I was younger, I think in high school, I had both my cartilage pierced, and I got it pierced at the same time. Most painful, oh, how did I forget my nose ring? Most painful piercing ever. Just sleeping, getting it done, period, because cartilage is just so, never again. So yeah, I used to have 3 holes on each ear. Now I only have 2 holes on each ear and got my nose pierced. How many years natural have I been? Technically speaking, I've always been natural because I've never had a perma relax or anything like that, but I did have really bad heat damage, color damage, stuff like that. And I didn't start like really caring for my natural hair and like being mindful of heat and stuff like that until 4 years ago. So I really feel like I started my natural hair journey freshman year going into like the summer of college. My favorite social media. So I would say my favorite social media is YouTube. Well, one of them. It's between YouTube and Instagram because my beauty game rides for me on both. I definitely notice like Instagram is starting to turn up a lot more with like always getting comments and stuff, and I always try to make sure that I'm responding back to you guys because that's just really important to me. I don't know what the heck I did here. Oh no. But yeah, it's definitely between YouTube and Instagram. My least favorite social media has to be Snapchat. I really hate how they changed it. So I don't use Snapchat anymore. Especially when Instagram decided to create like Insta stories. It was over for Snapchat. Some insecurities of mine. I think my biggest insecurity that I've been struggling with for a while now is my body. And let me explain a little bit before people are like, what are you talking about? You have a nice body. Ever since, literally, I turned 22 years old, I noticed that my body changed significantly. So, like, my metabolism slowed down substantially. Or, like, I started forming a fupa. Ever since then, I've been like kind of self-conscious of my body, and like I bloat extremely bad. I mean, after every meal. I think I'm learning to cope with it a little bit better now, just because for the normal women that I watch who are close to my age and stuff, they seem to kind of struggle with like the bloating thing too. And honestly, I think the main reason why I think something's wrong with me in terms of the bloating and that being an insecurity of mine is because I'm constantly seeing like different women on social media who don't seem to have that issue. Now granted, I'm not around them 24/7 all their life, and social media, you're just seeing the very best version of somebody's life, but yeah, that's been a pretty big insecurity for me for a while now. And some months ago, I actually got an LA Fitness membership with my best friend, because we were both athletes all our lives, and we kind of noticed ourselves not falling off, but I guess slightly falling off enough to the point where we're like, oh no, our body has always been snatched, like we need to make sure we don't lose it. So when we decided to get it, we hadn't lost our body, but we could just tell by not having like fitness in our life, it was going to change some things that we didn't want to change. As of right now, my stomach is probably my biggest insecurity, and the dark spots that I have, not really on my face, those are slowly fading, doesn't bother me as much, but like on the back of my elbows and my knees, for some reason, I don't know if it's just like me because I was an athlete for all those years and stuff, but I see a lot of kind of like chocolate women dealing with like dark elbows, dark knees, stuff like that. If actually you're one of those people, comment below and let me know, because I wonder if that's just me or does it happen to a lot of us. It's not a huge insecurity of mine like my stomach is. Like I look at my stomach every day, but it does kind of bother me a little bit. Like I like to have like the one skin tone color kneecaps and stuff and the smooth legs. Like that's ideal for me. But like I don't hate it so much to the point where like I'm trying to figure out something every day to get rid of it. To me it's just like if I can't get rid of it, then it's just something I'm gonna have to live with and I'll survive. I just don't care for it. But yeah, those are probably my two biggest insecurities that I'm experiencing in my life right now. On a more positive note, things that I love about myself. I love my hair. Actually I'm starting to really love my lips. I love my height. I love my skin tone, like my melanin. My gosh, in sunlight, hunty, can't nobody tell me nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Oh, another insecurity real quick too has always been my eyebrows, because they're so thin and sparse. I'm really starting to just get over it because makeup obviously can do the trick. There's no such thing as perfect, so I'm just like, if God wanted me with thin sparse eyebrows, it is what it is. But yeah, that was another insecurity. But yeah, things I love: skin, hair, lips, height. Overall, I will say I appreciate my body shape. It's not like a perfect Coca-Cola figure like these other girls and stuff like that, but I'm pretty pleased with my body. I am. I don't really see myself ever wanting or aspiring to have like surgery for like anything. Oh, another thing I really love is my little boobs, because I don't have to wear bras and stuff like that. And that's something that is funny, the older you get, how certain insecurities can become something that you love about yourself. Because I used to be really, really insecure about my little boobs. Like, I used to always refer to them as like little M&Ms with peanuts inside and stuff. And to be honest, they still are kind of that size. But I'm proud of it. Like, I can wear certain clothes and certain outfits without being like judged. And I can be comfortable and not have to put on a bra every single day. Like, oh my goodness, it's so freeing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. By the way, I'm not trying to be like vain or anything like that by only naming like physical things that I like about myself. That was what the question was meant to be, like things that I physically like and appreciate about myself. My best quality that I think that I have is my personality. I think I have a very warm and inviting and relatable personality, not just like social media or YouTube wise. I think even in real life I just have a really great vibe and energy about myself that I truly believe I get from both my parents, but especially my mother. Anyone that meets her or comes in contact with her just feels this like energy that's just indescribable, and I think I kind of inherited that. My celebrity crushes. So right now my celebrity crushes, if I'm going new school, celebrity crushes is Keith Powers and Michael B. Jordan. If I'm going old school, celebrity crushes is Michael Ealy and Morris Chestnut. Favorite singers is Beyonce. She is like, let me just say Beyonce actually, because if I go into detail on why I love that woman, we will be here forever. Like, I kid you not. And me and her have this thing, like we're really besties and she just don't know it yet. She'll know when I meet her in August when I go to her concert. But I think I vibe with her music and like just her aura and her personality because she's a Virgo also, and it's just like a Virgo thing, you know. So I feel like I can relate to her on a lot of levels. But I love Beyonce, love her, love her, love her. Even if we're just speaking music wise, her personality and just how she is a bonus. And then my second like favorite singer as of right now has become Demi Lovato. I really, really like Demi. Like my best friends couple months back just put me on to like her newer music, because the last time I listened to Demi or like heard of her was like Camp Rock from Disney Channel, and that's not the same Demi anymore. So yeah, I really like Demi, and that girl can sing. I mean like sang, like she got soul in her. She got some soul in her. Favorite rapper as of right now, I was debating on doing that question too. Let me get my lashes while I'm talking to y'all. Okay, but as of right now, my favorite rapper has become Saweetie. She's a new and upcoming female rapper, and the reason I say her and like not a guy or anything like that, well, one, women empowerment all day every day, but also because she's the rapper that I listen to most consistently. Actually kind of like Cardi B, but like almost every day I'm listening to Saweetie because I feel like I can just relate to her a lot. I seem to really like artists that I feel like I can kind of relate to on different levels more than just their music. But yeah, I really like her energy and her vibe and what she kind of stands for with like self-respect in terms of herself and how she carries herself and blah blah blah. Really like her. There are other like male artists that I like some of their music. Like I like some of Drake's music, I like some of J. Cole's music, Chance the Rapper music, but like I didn't want to say they're my favorite artists because I don't get every album. I don't listen to every album. I don't listen to every song, you know. Whereas with Saweetie, I've listened to her whole album, all the songs multiple times, so that's like my favorite rapper as of right now. Oh, I came up with this one because I remember a while back ago, me and Josh were talking about like what song best defines our life or how we would want our life to be or some question like that. So a song that best describes my life, I feel like, is I Was Here by Beyonce. The song is basically about just how she's impacted lives while she was here. Like that is her goal, like ultimate life goal, to make sure that she leaves her mark on this world in a positive way. And that's what I feel like my life song is, and I feel like I'm kind of doing that through YouTube, which is so funny because how all this started was just so random. Like I never thought that I'd be in this situation right now in my life. Like I did not start my channel with the intent to get big or go famous or make money off of it. It was just, it's for personal reasons. I wonder, should I get into that now or save that for another time? We gotta keep it moving. I'll probably say that for another time because that's a long explanation. Favorite thing about being a girl. I think my favorite thing about, well, one of my favorite things about being a girl is our emotional intelligence. And I never realized how like important that is until I got older, until like how old I am now. About how we're just able to thoroughly understand and comprehend different situations and scenarios and stuff. And like I know there's a lot of like kind of egotistical men that are like, well, women think emotionally and men think logically, but the way they word that makes it seem like women being emotional is like a negative thing, like it should be put in a negative light, when really our emotions is what helps us carry our family, help our families survive, keep our families above water, you know, stuff like that. Like women are just freaking awesome. I love being a woman in that sense and just how powerful we are. And some of us don't even know how powerful we are with like the influence that we can have on others and stuff like that. Like women are just hella dope. Hella dope. And although they say like a man runs the household and stuff like that, realistically speaking, women run that stuff. And the reason we run it is because we have the emotional intelligence to successfully do so. Something I don't like about being a woman, oh, actually it's a lot of things, but from what I wrote down, it was like basic stuff like our periods. I really hate that we have to go through that every month. And personally, I'm somebody who doesn't even go through like bad period cramps, but I do feel like I gain like 15 to 20 pounds in my lower body, and like I'm just always bloated, and it's just annoying. Like you have to always buy tampons and pads and stuff. So that I kind of don't love about being a woman. And I also don't like the labor pains that we have to go through to bear children. Granted, never had a child before, but I have heard many stories. I've seen little labor story delivery thingies vlogs, and it just sounds so painful, and I'm just not looking forward to it, and I hate that us women have to go through that. Now, if I'm going on a more like deeper sense of why I dislike being a woman. I don't like that we're mistreated. I don't like how we are talked about. I don't like how we are demeaned. I don't like how we are looked at as less than. I don't like that we make less money than men. I don't like a lot of shit. So as you can see, that kind of works me up, so I'm not even gonna touch too deep on that. But it's not that I love being a woman. I just don't like that there's so many like stigmas and stereotypes and just like negative biases that people have over the years formed about women and how we deserve to be treated. You know, if that makes sense. Moving on. Some YouTubers I consistently watch. So I'm gonna name a few that like I've either talked to before, met before, hung out with before, or whatever, because all of them are ones that I really do consistently watch. So Juju B, Bree Hall, Casey Aaliyah, Kenzie Cooper, Lisette, and Diamond Candy. Those are all YouTubers that like I consistently watch and I've met before. And then some that I've never met before but I do consistently watch also is Tierra Walker and is it Jay Majete? I don't know how to say her name. I think her nickname is Jay, but yeah, I watch them also consistently. My favorite thing about natural hair, I love natural hair's versatility. I love that it's not just like basic and bland and I can't do much to it. Like I can look like completely different people whenever I want. I can have my hair voluminous and stuff like this in a blow dried state. I just had it in a braided state. I can flat iron it, have that real sleek and like slayed look. Obviously wear it in my natural curly form. Like natural hair is just so versatile. I love that about natural hair. Least favorite thing about natural hair is probably the time and maintenance that it takes. Introvert or extrovert? You know, it's funny. I think I'm the perfect combination of an introvert and extrovert. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot, y'all. Another YouTuber, I gotta rewind real quick, that I absolutely love is Jackie Ina. How could I forget her? Wow. I ought to be ashamed of myself. I really should. And new settings, meeting new people and stuff, I'm very introverted. And you know what though, another reason why I say I can be both and I can turn it on and off is because I've met some beauty gang members like in person before and I feel like I'm pretty extroverted. Like I'm the conversation starter because usually you guys are like nervous or excited or don't really know what to say when you see me, so I'm kind of like forced to be extroverted. But I think for some reason maybe I view you guys as like close friends or whatever, and that's why it's easy for me to be extroverted, because I know when you come up to me, you've watched my videos and therefore you've kind of picked up on my personality, so me being extroverted with you wouldn't be a shock. I don't know if I'm even making sense. I'm kind of just talking. I'm trying to figure out why I'm extroverted with beauty gang members, but for like strangers or meeting other new people, I'm really like, no, actually it's not even shy, it's more so observant. I'm just very observant and I try to pick up vibes before I talk to people. I've been told before that I'm very like standoffish or I don't seem approachable. I don't really see why people think that's the case. 5 things people don't know about me. I feel like people don't know that I'm extremely competitive, even in situations that don't require me to be competitive at all. Another thing about me is that I'm very sensitive. Like if you say or word something in a way that just does not hit me correctly, I will kind of just like shut down, not want to talk to you anymore. And yeah, I know there's some people who can take like other people talking crap about them. I can to an extent, but like if you keep going, then I'm not feeling it. Or like if I feel ganged up on by friends, so I know that they're not trying to be like mean or rude or put me down, but they're just kind of joking too much, I get very sensitive and I just shut down, and then the attitude mode comes into play. Another thing, I'm a huge hopeless romantic. Like love those type of movies. Love and Basketball, the scene where she playing for his heart, that's my type of movie. That's my type of movie. Or like Beyond the Lights, when he saved her from jumping off the building and like ended up flying to wherever for her concert, and she didn't know he was coming because they kind of like broke it off and he kind of like surprised her. Like I love that type of stuff. I love hopeless romantic movies. I'm a hopeless romantic, and that's probably why like my views on love and relationships sometimes have always been a little bit like swayed. But it's okay. Another thing about me is that I'm kind of semi-ambidextrous. So I write with my left hand. I cannot write with my right hand at all. but when it came to like basketball or throwing things, my right arm is my stronger arm. So basketball, I was shooting with my right hand, most comfortable dribbling with my right hand, driving to the basket with my right hand on the right side, which is really weird. And on the left side, I am weak sauce, like weak sauce. Ooh, finally got both lashes on. That was a hassle. Alright, and then the last thing to know about me, I feel like, is that I don't wear foundation. Just recently, I had actually taken an Instagram story poll because I had like gone out with Josh and the sunlight was like perfect and I didn't wear any makeup that day. And I kept getting a lot of like DMs of people like asking my skincare routine, or somebody saying like, how often do you wear foundation or something like that. They were like just shocked that I wasn't wearing foundation. I wonder if I can find the video, I'll insert it here. But I took a poll of asking people how many people know like I don't wear foundation or whatever, and a decent amount of people didn't know like that I never wear it. So yeah, if you're new to my channel or you just didn't know this, I never wear foundation. Anytime you see me in a video or whatever, I just never wear it. And I think the only one time I've ever had foundation on my face was once, and it was when I went to go visit Josh with his family, and his sister is like really into makeup. Shout out to Jasmine if you're watching this. She has a YouTube channel too, and her makeup stuff is like on point. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, she wanted to like play in makeup on my face, and that's the only time I've ever had foundation on my face. She's like really into that type of stuff. Speaking of makeup, I feel like a makeup must-have or makeup must-haves of mine is definitely lip gloss. I love me some lip gloss. 7 or 8 times out of 10 I'm wearing lip gloss. Like, it's just what it is. As for other makeup that I like, but I won't say like it's a must-have because I don't have to wear it all the time, I've really recently become like obsessed with falsy lashes. One, because I do feel like they really just complete a look, and then 2, I like not having to put mascara all over my lashes, because I feel like mascara, I don't know about y'all, but mascara is like one of the hardest things for me to get off, and it is so annoying. Because of that, I'm now like really into falsies. Another makeup must-have, quote unquote, because I don't have to have it, but my brows. So I think the order goes like lip gloss, brows, lashes, highlight. Those are like my top 4 things that I really like need in my makeup realm of things, if that makes sense. Like, I can survive without foundation, obviously. Contouring, I don't do contouring. I don't use baking powder. I don't do any of that. But yeah, the 4 things that I'm always grabbing for pretty much no matter what makeup look I'm trying to do is lip gloss, lashes, highlight, and brow stuff. I just like my face. I just like my skin. I feel like I was really blessed with like both. So why try to change things, or I don't know. I'm just grateful. Last thing is my lips. Today I'm gonna try a different type of lip gloss. This one's extremely pigmented. I wish it wasn't so pigmented. Gonna wipe some off on a napkin. Oh, you know what? Something else that I completely forgot? Lip liner. I need me some lip liner. So those are my top 5 like makeup must-haves. Lip gloss, lip liner, lashes, brows, and highlight. You give me those 3 things, girl, I'm good to go. Yeah, this was my final, ow! This was my final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of got to know me a little bit better. I'm probably going to try to do more chit chat get ready with me, so be sure to leave topics below that you might want me to like talk about or chat with y'all about. Also comment below if you learned anything new about me or anything that you already knew about me that I already mentioned. Comment if you related to anything that I said. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You like how I just slid that in there? But you should follow me on Instagram, for real. Let me go ahead and do my post notification shout out before I forget. So today's post notification shout out goes to Kiz Francis. I think I said that right. K-I-Z Francis. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a part of Beauty Gang. Thank you for being a part of Notification Squad. If any of you guys are interested in possibly getting shouted out, all you have to do is be subscribed to Beauty Gang, aka my channel. Go ahead and hit that bell button after you subscribe so you're notified each time I post a new video. And all you have to do on every video is hashtag Notification Squad, Notification Gang, or just let me know that you're part of that notification, you know, family or circle that we have, and then you have the potential to be shouted out. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe again if you are new. Beauty Gang is lit. Let me tell you, make it do what it do. Clearly I need to still work on my rhymes, but yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, bye.
Move your body cause you're loving the way that you walk. Move your body if you're loving the way that you talk. One time if you're confident. Clap 2 times cause you own it. Never gave a damn about what they say, cause you handle all your business on a day by day. Head high, chest up, and catch that frame, cause beauty